much better. Good morning, everybody. Morning, good morning, good morning. Give me just a second to get all this stuff done and be good to go. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Get all this stuff shared out, and then I'll be good to go. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Yep. And then last but not least. Okay. All right, so welcome in. We are going to be doing Destiny 2, the Nuzlocke today, and we're going to be trying to get through that. Matter of fact, load up. Gotta load up Destiny 2 over here. But yeah, so we're going to continue on with the Nuzlocke character and push out for that. We are currently on the Witch Queen campaign. We are doing it on Legend, of course. And yeah, thankfully, Summer Solstice started yesterday, which means that I can now farm for weapons for that, for this character, if I need to. And yeah, want to run Dual Destiny. I cannot do it today. Yeah, today is Nuzlocke Day. Speaking of which, we're going to now. So down here and go there. Okay, but yeah, so we're on our Nuzlocke character today. And we're going to be continue on with our campaign. So what was it I had? I had a auto rifle with combat bow and rocket launcher. For those that are just joining in, if you guys can do me a solid favor and push out the live, that would be great. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Whatever you can do in order to get this pushed out. The more it gets pushed out, the more that I can grow as a content creator. That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm sharing live and letting people know that I am live. I do want to lower this to better. Just a moment. Yeah, so we're doing our Nuzlocke character today. This is not a pre-recording episode. This is a actual live episode. So There we go. Okay, we're good. So yeah, we're doing currently Witch Queen stuff, but thankfully, we have the Solstice event going on. So if I need a farm for weapons, I can farm for weapons. Doing in game. This is the Nuzlocke character day, so we're doing the Nuzlocke today, and we're step 9 of 19. It's an arbalist. Nothing really on the season pass. I don't. Pick up. Nope. Do you need any help? I appreciate it, but unfortunately, with the Nuzlocke, I cannot have help when I'm doing story missions. Now, if I'm doing like, say, the Nightfalls, or um, if I'm doing Nightfalls, Gambit, Dares of Eternity, Dungeons, um, the Master Exotic Quest, not the standard, but the Master versions, expert versions. I can have help with those or the raid, but I cannot get help with story missions. I have to do everything solo. Part of the rule set. Okay. I want to reclaim Europa. I don't want that. So where is mission that I need to do? Nope. Oh, right there. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear the audio today. I went and fixed all that yesterday, or at least I thought I did, so hopefully it is fixed. Let's change the game, because apparently it didn't change it when I wanted to change it. There we go. And go over here. And then last but not least, over here and over here. Okay. Let's see what's in our postmaster, because I don't remember what's in here. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Plenty of weapons to use. Most of them kinetic. Okay. So we should be good for a little bit. Hopefully.
So, it's not the darkness that's responsible for the planet's mass abduction, but an entity behind it. The Witness. And it seems I might be the one responsible for Savathun's theft of the light. I won't lie. I anticipated this. After all, I was the one who welcomed her into the tower, who gave her access to the Vanguard archives. And now, Humanity is at risk of losing the Traveler to the Hive. If I truly am to blame here, I need to know, before Savathun gets her claws anywhere near the Traveler. Your friend Finch has...
How you doing, campaign? Yeah, we're doing the Destiny 2 Nuzlocke today, and we're halfway through Witch Queen. Halfway.
Connect with him in the throne world. Find the answers we need, no matter what it takes.
Ooh, yeah, heavy. Take that, thank you. Probably tell... It's not bad. It'll work, I guess, for now. For those that are just joining in, if you guys can do me a favor and go in and share the live, please. The more that you share this, the more that I will be able to push out my content. And also, if you will hit that like button as well, that would be phenomenal. I would greatly appreciate it. I need to do Witch Queen. I haven't started it yet. Yeah, so I'm doing it on my Nuzlocke character. So, so technically speaking, but part of the rule states that I have to do the campaign solo all the way through. And that goes for all the campaigns. Otherwise, I'd be okay with you jumping in and me pushing you through it if it was any other character. So where do I need to go? Right there. There it goes. Hey man, how we doing this morning? We're doing good. We're doing good. Just started. I was having problems with TikTok and Streamlabs, but we got it fixed, and we're streaming a little bit later than normal, but that's okay. Not a big deal. We are doing our Nuzlocke today for Destiny 2, so I'm going to try to push that out some more. Swap to a bow. Oh. Okay. Push out this way. Nope, nope, nope. Too risky to stay on that. I didn't want to do the public event anyway. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yep, legendary. Let's go. Forget, can we help you with anything in the Nuzlocke? So, the only thing you can help me with is if I do Nightfalls, if I do Gambit, if I do Dares of Eternity, something that requires matchmaking, essentially. Most everything else, like the campaigns and stuff like that, that I have to do solo. So I have to do everything solo except for matchmaking stuff. Are you on PC? No, I am on Xbox. I am on Xbox.
Good, you're here. I got a feeling about this lead, Guardian. This could be big. Big enough to crack this case wide open.
What I miss? You haven't missed anything. We literally just started, friend. Yeah, Odin, we just literally just started our Nuzlocke challenge for today. What's a Nuzlocke? So essentially what it is that every time that your Guardian goes down, you delete weapons until you run out of weapons. The moment you run out of weapons in any one of the 3 categories, you delete the character and you start over. In my case, instead of deleting all 3 weapons right off the rip, You instead opt in to roll a dice, and it looks like this.
Object is what you promise.
1,
Worth it.
20,
Stay alert, Guardian. We can't
roll.
miss this one.
Looks just like that. So, you roll the dice. If you get a 10 or under, you delete the weapon. 11 through 20, you keep the weapon. Nat 20 keeps all 3 weapons. Nat 1 deletes all 3 weapons. And like I said, if you run out of weapons in any one of these 3 categories, doesn't matter which one, the moment you run out of weapons, you delete the character and you start over from the very beginning. So, it's technically a skill-based challenge. It forces you to use whatever weapons are available, even if the rolls are bad. Does not matter what the rolls are. This is all skill-based. So the goal of this is to try to get to a point where you can literally go flawless in every single aspect of the game. It's not his main though. This Titan is made for no. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. This is not my main character. I have my main on a different one. In another level of depression. I've deleted so many god rolls. It's not even funny. Okay.
The Scorn are even more entrenched than the last time we were here.
Oh yeah, Scorn have dug themselves in deep down here.
So push out this way. So at what points do you do those strikes and stuff when you need? Yeah, basically when I need weapons. Yes, I'm allowed to farm each one of the events 5 times a week. So I can do strikes 5 times a week. I can do gambit 5 times a week if I need to. But as soon as those 5 attempts are up, then I can't do them anymore for the rest of the week. So I would have to wait until next Wednesday to do it. Why are you using the Hawk again? It's because it's one of the auto rifles that I have for this Nuzlocke challenge. It's a higher light level and it's a higher RPM. The Nuzlocke challenge makes it to where that I have to use whatever weapons are available in my inventory. And this just happens to be the best one that I have right now. Yeah, yeah. It's all good. I get asked it all the time. It's not a big deal. Ah, son of a bitch. Hold up. Or for that. I just gonna have to use it. Shit. That'll work. I despise Scorn. Yo, hey, what's up, friend? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day today. Take those off. Anybody that's just joining in, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. If you guys would do me a favor, as always, if you can go in and share the live and hit that like button, push this content out, that would be great. TikTok has changed their algorithm. I can't speak today. And has made it harder for content creators who stream games like Destiny to be able to push their content out because it does not go on the For You page anymore. So, if you guys can do me that solid favor and go in and push this out, that way that I can grow my content and be able to give you guys more streams like this. That would be phenomenal. Thank you. Got my hammer right quick. Genuine question, not trying to be rude, just want your opinion. Why do you choose to use auto rifles? In PvE with them being in a bad place right now, especially with pulse rifle. It's because it's the best weapon I have with this Nuzlocke challenge. So the Nuzlocke challenge makes it to where that whatever weapons I have available in my inventory is the only ones I'm allowed to use. So I have to use what is best for what's in my inventory to get me through. Otherwise, I'm not going to make it. I actually do like auto rifles, though. Just depends on the auto rifle. Like, I'm not a big fan of, like, this one in particular, the one I'm using right now, but I do like some auto rifles. Only one I think is good right now is Rufus with Reconstruction Frenzy. Yeah, like most of the ones that I like are exotics, but there's a few really good ones that I like that are legendaries. It depends on like the rolls and how it feels when I shoot them and or use them or whatever and stuff like that. So there is that.
So, Finch, tell us more about this temple. How do you know it's dedicated to Sathona?
I only got a peek inside, but the statue in there looks just like her.
So Savathun built a mausoleum for her younger self, then abandoned it. Why?
I don't know. Embarrassment? Who isn't a little ashamed of their past?
Dead end. But there's an illusion here, with Savathun's signature. So, she didn't leave this area totally unprotected.
Why didn't she return to upgrade her defenses with the light? Why haven't the Lucent Hive come to confront the Scorn?
Oh, maybe it's
Need
bait.
that artifact mod back for champs. I love when they are good. Oh yeah, for sure.
I highly doubt Savathun would gamble her throne world for the sake of a few Scorn brigades. No. Savathun and the Witness are fighting a turf war. You don't cede ground unless you're losing.
Yeah. Do you think Destiny is done for? So I had this discussion the other day, and I gave my opinion on what I think should happen to prevent that. Keep missing. Okay, I'm gonna use an auto rifle for this. Hold up. So there. 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 There we go. That was annoying. Okay. I'll briefly tell how I think that Destiny or Bungie in this case could be able to come back from what's been going on. I've already made a video about it, but I'll go ahead and briefly explain it because I'm not going to get into it today. So the way that, in my opinion, that they could bring themselves back and make themselves to where that they're making money again and do it in a way that is budget friendly for them, but at the same time is something that would allow players who are currently playing to want to invest in it more, and then have players who swear up and down they never play Destiny again come back. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. make a Destiny Definitive Edition. And what I mean by that is take Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Take Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, combine them together in one singular application. So just like Call of Duty HQ did, right? Take all of the PvE aspects for all the way back from Destiny 1 vanilla, go all the way up to Final Shape. So you have the campaigns, old and new. You have all that. Nightfalls, Dares of Eternity, stuff like that. Anything PvE related, right? Stays in one application, okay? And that is their big money grab, is the Destiny Definitive Edition PvE application. But then you take all of the PvP out, completely remove it, and put it into its own application that is completely separate from the PvE. But you could also take websites like Dim and fund that website to enhance what they already have, make it better to where that you could swap between loadouts from the PvP application to the PvE application, and you can use weapons between the two. But that way, what you do is that you don't force people who only want to play PvE to play PvP. And you don't force PvP players to play PvE if they don't want to. You can just strictly make them play one or the other. And the application would be completely separate. Now, what that does is it frees up the application to allow older DLCs to come back. So Red War, Forsaken, Osiris, all the Destiny 1 DLCs, all Destiny 1 entirely, actually, and you could up it to 60 frames per second. That's the first thing that would do. Second thing it would do is that by upping it to 60 frames per second and adding all of that content all in one application and having it funded by Sony, you would then allow Sony the right to be able to add it to PC. Therefore, PC players would be able to play Destiny 1, which they currently can't do. So that's one thing. Two things, actually. So those are the two things. Third thing would be is the PvP application, because of the fact that it would be completely separate. PvP would finally have its own dedicated team to focus solely on nothing but PvP applications. So new maps, new game modes, whatever, all of that would be available on the one application. And the way that you would draw in people to want to come back to play one or the other is if you've got the PvE players, they would come back for being able to play Destiny 1 again, play it at 60 frames per second, and be able to play it on PC if they so choose. So that's that. If you're wanting to focus on the PvP players, then what you would do is the first game mode that you would release for the new PvP application with the Destiny Definitive Edition is create a Destiny 2 Battle Royale. And you can easily do that by taking the current maps that are both on Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 and turn all of those maps, the planet maps that you find on PvE, turn all of those maps into Battle Royale maps. And you can choose which location you go to in game. So you choose the planet you want to go to, and whichever planet you decide to go to, that is going to be your Battle Royale map. And you would be able to load in and play on that map every single time. That way, that if you want to farm for a very specific weapon that's only found on that map and be able to obtain that weapon, get the god roll you're looking for, and then transfer it over to your PvE application, you'd be able to do that. So it would free up more stuff for you to do for those PvP players, while at the same time allowing the PvE players to experience Destiny the way it was supposed to be experienced. And that is from vanilla Destiny 1 all the way through Final Shape, and play every single DLC that has ever come out and be caught up on the story. PvP isn't big enough for its own. do you think that adding all old PvE stuff without PvP would still be reasonable? And so Tumbleweed, that's actually a really good question. So somebody actually went in, I can't remember who it was, but somebody went in and actually figured out that if you took out all of the PvP aspects, if you removed all of that from the current application of Destiny 2 right now, that would free up enough space for you to be able to add all of the older DLCs just for Destiny 2 alone. Now, however, if you recreated the entire brand to do the Destiny Definitive Edition and only did PvE on its own application and then PvP in its separate application, you could choose which one you want to download if you did not want to download both. That would be how that would work. So Call of Duty did it exactly this, right? So Call of Duty made it to where that you could download Call of Duty HQ and play all of their game modes except for the Battle Royale. Except for, okay? That is its own separate application. And they did that because of the fact that it's a money grab. It's literally there to go in and get them more money. And they separated the two for that specific reason. This would be the way that Bungie would have to do it, is do the exact same thing, except separate PvE in its own category and PvP in its own separate application, but you buy it once. So like say you bought the deluxe edition, right? You buy it once, you get access to both applications, but you're not forced to download both. You can choose which one you want to download and play on that specific application and not worry about the other one if you did not want to. By doing that, you would not only save up on memory space, but you would also be able to choose what you want to do, when you want to do it, and be able to transfer between the two by using a website like Dim, especially if Sony were to decide to go in and fund that website and say, hey, we're going to give you this amount of money. We need you to upgrade your website to where that it's capable of doing this, this, and this. And whatever else that you have left over after you do that is yours to upgrade the rest of the website with. And as long as it's connected to our game and we can transfer between the two applications, then that's all that we really care about. It would be a super easy, super cheap, and budget friendly way of doing it. I think separating PvP would be good. It would be easier for them to buff. Yeah, exactly. So you could literally separate out the two and buff the classes and nerf the classes specifically for whichever application you're doing. And they would have two separate teams being able to do that. So you have an entire team devoted to PvP, and that's all they did. And then you have another set of group of people that would do nothing but PvE. That's all they would focus on. And that way that the same amount of people would work on one thing, same amount of people would work on the other. You would not lose out on anything, and it doesn't require a whole lot of manpower in order to get it done. It's just that you would have to upgrade Destiny 1, implement it into the new application, do it at 60 frames per second, and then add it on PC. That's what you would have to do. And that's easy. We have the technology to do it right now. We just haven't done it yet. Freaking Screebs. I swear, bro. Oh, I forgot. I have a healing nade. Healing nade. Damn. Your idea sounds great, but the reason it hasn't been done is money. So Omni, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. And so let me prove why you're both right and wrong at the same time. Okay. You're right because at the current time that before all of this was going down, so had it not been for Lightfall and the final shape not making them enough money according to them, then this would have been easy to do money-wise. And I say this because there's technically only one person who's to blame for all of this, and I'm not going to mention his name, but let's just say that it's one of the higher ups in Bungie who doesn't care about this game enough to actually want to invest in it, even though it's the game that's making him the most money. Had it not been for him and his greed, then we definitely would have had the money to fund all of this. Secondly, I would say that we technically do have the funds right now, and we are desperate enough to do it. So there's enough desperation that Bungie, if they were put into the corner by Sony and said either you do this or you no longer receive our funds, they would have to do it. And there's nothing that they could say about it. But at the end of the day, the draw for the idea, like the appeal for it, would be so vast and massive that the money that they're looking for would just suddenly appear. Because you've got PC players who are wanting to play Destiny 1. You've got people who are wanting to play all of the old DLCs. You've got people that would kill over getting new game modes and new maps on PvP. They would absolutely they would spend their entire paychecks on just that alone. Imagine all of those PvP players who have been complaining for years about getting new maps and new game modes, suddenly getting exactly that all in one fell swoop, and the first thing that launches for this new application is a battle royale that already has predetermined maps that were already designed in the game. And the maps can be used from the planets. They would spend hundreds of dollars to get that to work. So the funding is there. It's just they have to use their brains and have it get done, is all it boils down to. Currently, they don't have the money because all of it was blown on stupid crap that has nothing to do with Destiny. And that's all going back to the conversation of the person who is blowing all their money for frivolous, greedy stuff. But I digress from that. Okay, we got to make death saving throws. So, auto rifle is a 6. Bow is a 4. Rocket launcher is a 13. So I got to get rid of the auto rifle and the bow. How's it going, Optimus? You doing all right? Let's do a pulse rifle. Get rid of the auto rifle. And the bow. Bow. Rocket launcher. How does the dice work? So I use a website that allows the dice to be rolled on the stream, but essentially it's the concept of anything 10 or lower, you delete the weapon. 11 through 20, you keep the weapon. Nat 1 deletes all 3 weapons. Nat 20 keeps all 3 weapons. I would counter what is that they kind of did follow the COD module and made Marathon. So here's the thing about Marathon, right? Is Marathon is something that the only reason that they were doing it was because they wanted to make new games. So, and this is my opinion, okay? So keep this in mind. There is no reason that you can give me, for Bungie's sake, for them to go in and waste the $3.5 billion that they had and use a majority of it to create brand new games when you have a game right now that is quite literally making you thousands upon thousands of dollars a day. They are literally receiving more money right now for this specific game than any other game in their category. And they're refusing to go in and make new adjustments to it. They're refusing to. They're giving us these small little patches and small little storylines to keep us entertained long enough for them to come up with something new. When the solution literally is right there in front of their face and they're refusing to see it because they're too afraid to go in and spend that kind of money to get it done. And it all comes back down to Destiny 1 combined with Destiny 2, all the DLCs, 60 frames per second, implement it to all platforms, so PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Heck, you could even go as far as to say that you could go and do it for Switch if you were smart enough. But if COD can do it, Bungie definitely can do it. Like, for sure. Cosmic. That's the main. So I do agree with that. I will agree with that, Omni, for sure. So the cosmetics, they would definitely do that for sure. The reason I say that is because of the fact that the way that they would do it in using the theory and the option that I'm giving right now, the way that they would do it is they would advertise this new Destiny Definitive Edition, give us the aspects and everything that I'm discussing. So PvE on one side, PvP on the other side, but you buy it, you get both, and you can download whichever one you want. Okay, so taking all of that out, they would put all of their money into forcing people, or not forcing people, but making it to where that certain cosmetics can only be found in the application through the store. So say for example that there is a shader that I really want, but you can only find it by playing in the PvP application. They would do it by saying to the PvE players, okay, you want this shader so bad, you need to go and pay this amount of silver to get it. Okay, cool. Or you have the other option, whereas you download the PvP application and you play PvP, and then you get it by grinding PvP. So that's how they would do it, is they would take what they already have. So like, I'll give you another one. Emblems. Say that there's an emblem that you really want that's in the collections, but the only way to get it is to play PvE and you only play PvP. You have two ways to do it. You can either spend silver to buy it, which would be what most people would do because they don't want to play the other application. Or you have people like myself who play both, who would download the application and grind out to get that emblem so that I can use it for both applications. So you have both options. Either spend silver to get it, or go in and play the other application and use it for both applications. If they release Destiny Class as a new release and just remaster Destiny 1, it would say, yeah, that's what I'm getting at, Kirby. So I'm literally calling it Destiny Definitive Edition, and I'm doing this because there's another content creator who literally called it the same thing. Sticky. For those who know who Sticky is, he said the exact same thing. He called it the Destiny Definitive Edition. He called it literally the same thing. The difference is that the way I would do that is you buy the definitive edition that includes Destiny 1 60 frames per second that is being allowed to be played on the PC with all the DLCs and everything. Okay. You buy that, and it comes with Destiny 2 with all DLCs that have ever launched, from Red War to Final Shape, plus Destiny 1. Then you also have access to the other application, which is PvP, and both applications have their own separate team that is dedicated to only working on that specific application. And by doing that, you would get updates for both applications, just like we do right now on every Tuesday. You would get new maps for PvP. You would get new game modes for PvP. PvE players would get what they've been wanting this entire time, which is to play all the DLCs and also have access to Destiny 1 for our PC players, which they would fund the heck out of, and it would sell like crazy. There are so many positives to you doing this that it massively outweighs the negatives. The only negative that would cause them to pause is the funding to get this done. That's the only thing that they would pause on, because they would be like, are we willing to spend this much money for something that we don't know if it will fully invest or not knowing that the community is wanting this exact thing. I love Destiny, but that's harder said than done. I'm just enjoying Destiny for what it. They could start a Kickstarter. Yeah, they could. They could release something like that now, minus the Final Shape DLC, because it's too new right now. The issue is gigabyte size of the game would be down. So, John, I actually brought this up. John, I'm so glad you brought this up, because I already mentioned it earlier. The definitive edition that I'm mentioning, that the idea that I have, you pay for it once and you get access to both applications, but you are not forced to download one or the other. You can, so if you only, for example, if you only wanted to play PvE, right? That's all you wanted to do. You did not want to touch PvP at all, ever. You would only have to download the PvE portion, the application for PvE, and then never touch PvP. Never have to touch it. Choose what you want, exactly. Because you have a subset of groups that only want to play PvE and never touch PvP. You have another subset of groups that want to do the opposite of that and only play PvP and never have to touch PvE ever. They hate PvE. But then you have the third subset of groups that want to play both. So there's so much potential, and making it to where that you make a one-time purchase to purchase both applications, download what you want to play, and play that. And you get access to everything. Everything. No more sunsets, no more pushing out for, like, wanting to get older content or older weapons, but you can't get access to it. Imagine this. Imagine if they released this exact product today and you were able to instantaneously, the moment you buy it, not only be able to play all of Destiny 1 on PC, but you'd be able to go back and do older raids. You'd be able to do older dungeons. You'd be able to do all of the Red War, the Osiris, all of that stuff all over again, and you could do all of it on Legend. You wouldn't have to do it on standard normal mode. It would come fully equipped with Legend difficulty all the way back from vanilla Destiny 1 through Final Shape. And you could do Legend for all of it. And then unlock new exotics, unlock new or old legendaries, be able to do all sorts of crazy stuff, and use it between both applications using a website like Dim. Except for Wrath talking about all the D1 raids. So, no, you wouldn't get 2 copies. So, the way you would do the raids is keep the current versions that are in Destiny 2, the remastered versions, just keep those and leave them like exactly how they are. Don't touch them. Okay. So that not only reduces the file size even more, but it also makes it to where that it would all be accessed into one singular application without having to change anything. So you would take all of the raids right now, keep them exactly the way they are, and honestly, the only raid that you would have to add is Wrath of the Machines, which we already know is a possibility here in the near future because we're missing one raid, and usually the way that they do it is give us a new raid that's never been done before, and then they give us a remastered raid, and the only raid that's left to remaster is Wrath of the Machines. So what better way to do that and to introduce the Wrath of the Machines than come out with this application of Destiny Definitive Edition and be able to not only do Wrath of the Machines as a brand new remastered raid, but be able to do all the older content all at once, all the way back to Destiny 1 on Legend difficulty. So there's multiple different positive aspects of doing the idea that I have in my head. This is a question I've had for a long time. Why would they want to bring all of D1 content back? Because people have been literally begging for it. I'm not kidding. Every single time that I jump on Destiny 1 and I'm streaming it on Sundays, it is literally 50 to 80% of the people who jump into my chat on stream are literally begging for Destiny 1 to be remastered at 60 frames per second and be allowed to be played on PC. The funding that you would get just from that alone would be enough to merit everything that's been going on. Honestly, I'll go as far as to even say that you could quite literally, just on that notion of alone of being able to bring Destiny 1 at 60 frames per second and bring it to PC, would be able to make enough money to bring back those 250 people that they laid off to allow them to have their jobs back. I would go that far. I would literally go that far. If you did it right, you would make enough money to be able to bring those people back and then some. Like I'm not even kidding. But the nostalgia alone for people being able to play that on PC at 60 frames per second is enough for me to merit to say you would make enough money just on that notion alone of being able to bring all of those people back and give them their jobs back. And then not to mention everything else that I mentioned, because you add all of that on top of it, like the cherry on top of the freaking ice cream, literally would fund more money than they've ever seen in years. The last time that they would have made this amount of money was when they launched Halo. That's what I mean by that. This idea I have would literally make them more money than they've ever seen on Halo ever. Okay. Gotta get out of there. Hold on. I've got to use my super because they're getting annoying now. Nice. I would think you're at blank crazy, but you've actually thought about it, so I believe you. This is something that I have been thinking about for a while, like a long while. This is something that has been on my mind, honestly, ever since I came up with the notion for doing this Nuzlocke challenge. Ever since I thought about doing this Nuzlocke challenge, I've also came up with these ideas to make Destiny better. How would a D1 60 frames and nothing new? No, you would get something new, Bryson. You would get something that literally I've been discussing this entire time. You would get something new. You would. It's the notion of you would be able to play Destiny 1 at 60 frames per second on PC, have all the old DLCs on top of that, right? So Red War, Osiris, all of that stuff, everything. Forsaken, everything. However, you would be able to do it on Legend difficulty. The weapons from D1 would need to be upgraded to Destiny 2 standards so that you could use the weapons between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, right? So all the old weapons from Destiny 1 would get brand new upgraded versions to fit with that specific exotic. So imagine Icebreaker from Destiny 1 getting a full remastered upgrade to fit with Destiny 2, and you could use Icebreaker in Destiny 2 or swap on Dim and use Icebreaker from there, put it into your PvP account, and use Icebreaker in PvP. There's so much new potential for this to work. It's literally you're taking all the entire concepts, all of the exotics ever created, remastering them, making them better. There would be so much potential for that. So much potential that people would lose their minds being able to be able to do that. And then play it on legend difficulty on top of that. Imagine playing Destiny 1 on legend difficulty. Like literally playing it on legend, going back and doing Rise of Iron on Legend difficulty, going back and doing House of Wolves on Legend difficulty, like, and then taking all the exotics you unlock from Destiny 1 and transferring it over to Destiny 2 as a fully new integrated exotic piece that can be used between the two games, Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Supercell, exactly. Supercell 1. Imagine Supercell 1 being upgraded to Destiny 2 standards with a new exotic perk and a catalyst for it. Like, imagine that for a minute. That there is so much potential that could go on that the positive aspects are endless, literally endless. And you'd be able to bring stuff like Prison of Elders back too. Imagine Prison of Elders that you can go in and have a rotation every week, just like Nightfall. Imagine that for a minute. And do it on standard, expert, or master difficulty. Like Pocket Infinity. Ethan, like literally another exotic right there, Pocket Infinity. Imagine Pocket Infinity coming back to Destiny 2 through this definitive edition that's upgraded with a new exotic perk that matched what it had in its old Destiny 1 days and have a catalyst on top of that. Imagine that for a minute. Like the positive aspects would be boundless, endless.
So that's the temple Sabathun.
What's up, Brando?
It's quite a sight, isn't it? Can't accuse Sabathun of being too humble.
But yeah, I have been thinking about this long and hard, and I have literally got it down to a T. Like if Bungie were to ask me to come into their office today, I could literally give a graphical, like a full-on presentation, a literally a 1 hour presentation of why this would work, what you could do to implement it, and make it all happen. I could literally do that. Just send me to Bungie. I will get a PowerPoint presentation made, and I will show them why this would work. And I promise you, it would work. It can work. It would work. There are the only downsides is stuff that would have to do with the company themselves. The funding, which we all know Sony would fund it if they saw the benefit in it. Like, it's boundless what you could do. The original galley, not the D2 version. Yeah, like, there's so much potential. So much potential that it's crazy to think that of all you could do. Zen Media. Yeah, exactly. See? Another one. Zen, Galley, Icebreaker, Dreg's Promise. Yep, Dreg's Promise. Freaking, like, I could go all day. I could literally go all day, and all the potential stuff, all the new material that you could get. Plan C. Like, there is way too much potential and new stuff. No land beyond. Like, hereafter, first curse. Like, we could literally, I'm not even kidding, we could literally go all day on giving new content.
There's no way to lower the bridge from here.
There has to be another path forward. Use your senses.
Nice.
You've gone too far to turn back empty-handed.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Durr. No Land Beyond would never be able to come back due to the ammo economy. Well, so that again, John, so that's the thing, right? The the exotics from Destiny 1 would all get remade to fit within the Destiny 2 concept. So No Land Beyond, if it was redone to fit with the new ammo economy, could work as long as they sat down and thought about it. So any exotic that you honestly would think that wouldn't work, as long as you remake it to make it work, it could happen. I mean, they've done it, I don't know how many times now. Like, how many times have we gotten an old weapon that was completely redone to fit within the Destiny 2 franchise? Like I'll give a brand new example. Kvostov. Kvostov wasn't a D1 exotic, and it got redone to fit within the Destiny 2 franchise. And you got a legend and exotic version of it. So it can be done, it's just you have to take the time to actually do it. Would you make it primary, special, or heavy? The No Land Beyond, I mean, it's endless. You could make it heavy. Hell, you can make it heavy and do whatever with it, you know? The possibilities are endless. As long as you took the time to redo the specs for it and make it work within Destiny 2, it can be done because they've done it before. Why not do it again? Ow. I gotta run. Gotta run. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Nope. Nope. There we go. I think that there is less than 20 exotics that have not been brought to D2. That's why you wouldn't be able to use it in said ammo economy. Or are here different versions, like maybe 2 rounds of the mag with... Like, again, it all comes down to how you rework the weapons. Like, it can be done because it's been done with I don't know how many weapons now. It's just a matter of what you do in order to make it work. But the fact that, okay, the fact that Omni even said it, even if there are exactly 20 exotics, let's just say that there are 20 exotics right now that are in Destiny 1 that's not in Destiny 2. That's 20 exotics that you can go and farm for. That's new content. Literally the entire point of this discussion, because it was asked, why would you want to go in and do this if there's no new content to go in and farm for? Well, there is. There's 20 exotics right there for you to go to farm for. Just, it's weapons that are remastered to fit within Destiny 2, just like they've done with multiple other weapons in Destiny 2. Vostok, Risk Runner, I don't know how many others. Like, remake the weapons, implement them into the new platform that I've discussed already, with new perks that you can use in both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, which would be classified as new content. Because anything that does not exist in one or the other games but is remade is classified as new content. D2 except for DLCs, new content. Yeah, like, it's reskinned stuff, yes, but it's still considered new in the aspect of these weapons don't exist in D2, so let me go and farm for them because they now exist in Destiny 2 through this definitive edition. And then as far as like the other stuff, like DLCs or whatnot that come after Final Shape, I mean, after you get the funding for the definitive edition, you can do whatever you want with that. It's literally like, whether you call it reskinned or new content, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. What matters is that this would be the way for Bungie to get the fundings that they are looking for and be able to create the new content that you guys are looking for to the level that we expect. It's new to some. Exactly. It would be new to some people. Because you still got people like my son, for example, who have never played Destiny 1 before. So imagine this definitive edition that comes out that has all new content from Destiny 1 all the way to Destiny 2 that he can go and play for hours, weeks, months, years to grind all that stuff out and get to the level that most experienced players are. So it doesn't matter what it's called, whether you call it reskinned or new content, it doesn't matter. It's new to some people. Therefore, they have new stuff to grind for, new stuff to experience. You've got people who are literally joining Destiny 2 right now, who are doing the new light stuff, who have no idea as to what the storyline is like, and the only way that they can know is by going and reading this stupid tab up here. This right here. Literally, that's the only way that people go in and know when they first start this game to go in and do this. And then when they get curious about it because they want to play it but can't, they go to the Red app and go and watch a video on it to get caught up. That's what most people do. versus here, let me use all of this sunset content that's just sitting in some vault somewhere that we can upgrade and make better and have a legend difficulty with it, with new perks, new exotics, new everything, and let them experience Destiny the way it was supposed to be experienced. Like, the positives far outweigh the negatives by a quarter mile and then some. Why would I go and check out the time? Like, literally, why would I waste my time going looking at the timeline when I can go to the Red app and watch a video on it? And if Bungie were to ever do my idea that I'm giving out, that wouldn't even be a thing anymore. It would be, hey, I get to play all of the storyline from start to finish. Lots of time, effort, money, demand on the engine, all to bring back content that a majority have already played, would rather have 100% new content. I mean, that's your opinion. I'm just stating mine. But the chances of you getting new content right now, currently, is quite literally about 1%. In the current state of things right now, 1%. Like, and on top of that, even if my idea were to somehow miraculously come out and be designed and done the way that I have described it, you would still get that new content with new episodes, you get new storylines, you get new DLCs. And the way they would do it is release all this older content that people are wanting to play, especially new players, get the funding from that, which would be like a lot, then use that money to give you the new content that, like, you, Nate, are wanting and asking. Like, that's how I would do it. Design the definitive edition, release it, people would spend lots and lots of money on it, okay, then take that money and use it to create the new content that you're talking about. That would be how I would do it, because right now, currently, they don't have the funds to create the new content. They don't. They blew it all on making new games. Like, they spent that $3.6 billion on creating new games that don't have anything to do with Destiny, except for the one, which was a third-person shooter in the Destiny universe. But like I said, like, this is all just opinion based. This is not something that is ever going to be done, I don't think, but this is something that I've thought about. This is my opinion, and it's not a big deal if people disagree with it or not. And I got to do death saving throws here in a second, so when are you doing? I'm doing the Nuzlocke today. I've gotta roll death saving throws here in a second. I just wanted to clear all this crap out. Okay, I gotta do it twice. I'm gonna do it twice. I gotta do it twice. So let's go ahead and roll now. All right, pulse rifle, 12, shotgun, 5 that gets deleted, rocket launcher. 15. All right, so delete the shotgun. And replace it with that one. Yep. Complete. Okay, doing it again. Roll. 16. 11. 14. Keeping all of the weapons. Okay.
Finally. Ikora, we're lowering the drawbridge now.
Good. Once you're in, head straight for the statue Finch described. If this fits the pattern.
Do you only delete if you roll a 1 through... No, 1 through 10. 1 through 10. Nat 1. So if I roll a 1, I delete all 3 weapons. So 2 through 10, I delete the weapon that rolls that roll. So 11 through 20 keeps the roll. If I roll a 20, I keep all 3 weapons. So it allows the dice to kind of decide your fate, which is always random by choice. So a 1 deletes all weapons. Yes. Are you deleting god rolls? Yes. I've deleted 6 god rolls on Destiny 2 alone. Even your equipped one? Yeah, so whatever you have equipped is what you delete. So, like, right now, I would have to roll for all 3 of these. And if they get deleted, they get replaced with a different weapon. And then you keep doing that till you run out. But yes, I have deleted god rolls. I've deleted 6 on Destiny 2. And I have done it on stream. So... Thought the roll was for your inventory ones. No. So you roll for whatever you have equipped. So I would have to roll for the pulse rifle, the shotgun, and then the rocket launcher. And then I delete those if I have to, and then replace them with a different weapon. And keep doing that until I run out. Have you deleted any craftable ones? No, so part of the rule is you can't craft weapons. You can only get weapons from world drops or missions. So any missions that you do that give you a weapon or anything that you drops out in the world is the only weapons you can use. Cannot use weapon vendors. You cannot go and craft weapons. You can't do anything like that. It makes it to where that it's harder to keep your weapons essentially. Because if I'm able to go into a weapon vendor like Banshee, for example, and just buy weapons, that's too easy. Can you get the red border from the weapon at least? If you get one, yeah. I mean, if you get one. If you don't, then it is what it is. But if you get any red borders to drop, you can definitely go in and use the red border and get it to where you can craft it later for a different character. For sure.
Guardian, Ghost, have you found the object yet?
The only thing here is the statue.
What?
You just can't go and buy red borders. Like, you can't go to Banshee and buy weapons from him. You can't go to Zur and buy weapons from him. Okay. Reload. Okay, I gotta roll. I gotta roll death saving throws. I kind of knew that was gonna happen because I couldn't get out of that corner, but that's fine. Okay, so let's roll our death saving throws. Roll 12 for the pulse rifle, 10 for the shotgun, so I gotta delete the shotgun. Nat 1, deleting all 3 weapons. Nat 1 deletes all 3 weapons. Okay, so let's do... Shotgun goes with... Let's do... Shotgun. Don't want to do a link. Sword. Okay. What is this D2 BS get back? Does infusing something count as if you deleted it? Yes, technically. Technically, yes. I just don't have any upgrade modules. So, to start with the back and work my way up. Nope, shit. Heal. Nope, nope, nope. Stop. Heal, thank you. So that's done. Try to get rid of all these ads so I don't... I don't care for the boss being there, but I need the... Do you ever gotta delete your character? Yes, so if you run out of weapons in any one of the categories, you have to delete the character. Yes. My bad. I was very focused. Nope, 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 nope. Stop. Damn it. So, death saving throws, false show. Okay, so auto rifle. 14. This is Witch Queen. Pulse rifle. 8. Sword. 16. Pulse rifle goes. Need. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna swap. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for follow. Appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Okay. Love that auto rifle. It's fine. Doesn't have good rolls on it, but it's fine. Good luck. This boss is a pain. Yeah, I'm having to delete weapons too if I die, so it also doesn't help. How you doing today, Void? You're having a good day today. Okay. Over here. There we go. Okay. Nope, nope. Not good. Needs $70 for a new controller. Mine stopped working. Ew. I need to buy me a new controller, actually, now that I think. That sword is not doing it for me. Like, it's doing okay damage, but... Okay. Death saving. Nat 1. Delete all 3 weapons. Look at me go. Okay. SMG. Don't really have a choice. And since you're using solar time, do you happen to have... No, so the only exotic that I can use is the one that I rolled for, the Path of the Burning Steps. So I rolled for this one, and that's what I got. So this is the only exotic I'm allowed to use for the entire time I'm doing the Nuzlocke. Entire time. That, yeah. Yep. Nothing I can do about it, though. That's what I rolled for, so... Did you end up finishing the dungeon, Buried Blunt? Oh, no. So, I did do it twice with a group, but I haven't done it solo yet. I'm still working on the solo thing. We're just going to go back to that. If I die again, I'm going to have to go farm, or go back to get more weapons or farm again, which is fine, I guess. Literally just wanted to pick up my hammer. How was the First Descendant? First Descendant is good. It's just that I can't play it for very long. It gives me headaches. 5 for the SMG. 15 for the sidearm. 13 for the rocket launcher. Okay, let me abandon activity. I can't, well, yeah, I'm gonna abandon activity. I'm at a checkpoint, so go here, there. Use LMG instead if rocket launcher if you can for the ball. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna do that. I just need to go see what the postmaster has available for me. Minus 20,000 aura. Yeah, I gotta go see what the postmaster has for me because I can't use the vault, so that's part of the rule. Oh yeah, so the postmaster becomes your vault. So any weapons that drop into the postmaster becomes your new vault. You can't touch the vault at all. So any weapons that you have stored in your vault, you can't touch them. Yeah. Okay. So that, 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 that. That. Okay. All right, so we're filled back up for now. I'm gonna swap to that. Swap to that. Swap to G. Lowered my light level by a lot, but let me go and get some upgrade modules. Yeah, so stuff like this, I can't buy it. For now. Oops, excuse me. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the no, we'll do it that way. Destination Queen. Is this the only character? No. I have my main characters. So I have my Titan is my main. So I have a Titan main. I have my Hunter that I need to work on. And then this is my Nuzlocke character. So I keep 2 characters that are my main characters and then 1 slot open for Nuzlockes. That way I can delete the character and not feel sad about it. I was going to ask how you get upgrade modules. If you could, yeah, so upgrade modules, you can buy them, but you can't buy weapons. So resources is one thing, but weapons is another. So Swear to God, if it makes. Nope. Question: can you pull things out of your season pass, armor, and weapons? So yes, you can. Armor is not a big deal because armor doesn't affect anything in the Nuzlocke challenge. The weapons you also can, but if you have them equipped and you go down, you do have to roll for them and you possibly have to delete them. So you can do that, yes. Because I've already deleted a Red Death Reformed. I've already deleted one because I pulled one out of the season pass. So you do have to delete them if it comes down to it. There. Wait, it in your collection to pull out whenever you want. Yeah. So the exotics I'm not worried about. The exotics I can pull them out of the collection whenever. So that part I'm not worried about. The god rolls though, those are the ones that do hurt a lot because you can't get those back.
Guardian, Ghost, have you found the object yet?
The only thing here is the statue.
What? There's gotta be more!
Saying what about when you get a catalyst for a weapon? So once you unlock the catalyst, it stays on the weapon for good. So like you can equip it to the weapon, but if you delete the weapon, then you can just kind of get it back later. So I'm gonna go. Reload, that'd be great. Can I not, please? Oh, son of a... Okay. Make the death saving throws. SMG 6. Scout rifle 15. Can't see 2 for the LMG. That jump was risky. Yeah, like I didn't really have a choice. It was either get hit by a bunch of flaming dudes or... Okay, so we're gonna change a few. We're gonna change that to arc, that to void, so that I can get all the bases covered. Honestly, I'm gonna double up on that. So I gotta delete the SMG. Or replace it with that one. That. Solar siphon. Don't really need that. I need that. Actually, no, I take that back. We're gonna do. Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Which barricade you using? I need to swap the barricade because I just realized I'm using the big barricade. So I need to swap to rally. Healing grenade is fine. Most enemies plus the boss are doing void damage. Yeah, that's true. I want to double up on void. Yeah, we'll double up. Small one better for soul. Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize that was the one I had equipped until just now, so I'm just gonna swap that out. The LMG is what needs to go. So I need to swap out for. I'm gonna swap out for that one. So that stays, that went. Okay, cool. Use that stranded. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna use it now. Alright, so I need to start off with that. Move back here. God damn it. Okay. So the LMG was working, it's just the rest of it wasn't. Okay. 11 for the SMG. 8 for the scout rifle. 3 for the LMG. Okay, so we're gonna swap to harsh, and I don't really have a choice. I need to use a sword. I've got to clear out those ads, which this will do a vast majority of that, but I've got to focus more on that. Okay. Linear instead of sword. Guess I could, yeah. Just that one for now. Okay. I probably need to use the super first, so let's go and pop that off. And we can come back here. Heal. Rally. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That's more like it. There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Ikora, I'm sorry, but it doesn't look like there's anything here but the statue.
Finch, please don't tell me.
Oh yeah, that was much better. Okay.
Something there, I swear. Wait. The object is the statue itself.
Or one part of the statue. That worm familiar looks like it's a separate piece.
Of course. This is Savathun's temple, after all. There had to be a trick in it.
Linear took down the boss. Yeah. Yeah, that was much better. I like that a lot better. Yeah, I was definitely liking that a lot better. Definitely liking it. Oh god, I forgot about this part. Oh no. Oh no.
But that's impossible. That's an Ahamkara.
What? I knew it.
I forgot about this part.
Gone. I knew there was one left. At least one.
The last one died cursing the dreaming city. This has to be another illusion.
Ikora's right. This is an illusion. Just a very, very realistic one.
The hive magic powering that illusion is limited. If you escape, it can't follow.
No chance of that. Exit's completely blocked. Those scorn must have come from somewhere.
Come on, reload. Let's get rid of this.
one final move. We gotta find a way out, fast. Ikora, Finch, any suggestions? We're on our own. Let's go, Guardian.
Run, Forrest, run. Yeah. Good morning to you, Titan. How are you doing, my friend? Are you having a good day today? Whee! Scoop, 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 scoop. Alright, this part I am going to try to clear out ads because they will follow me if I don't. Do you have the Pale Heart DLC? If so, some good weapon. Yeah, so I have all the DLCs. I just so the way that it works is I'm supposed to do it one DLC at a time, starting from the oldest. The only exception to that is if I'm using a subclass that requires me to do a DLC. So if I was running like Strand or Stasis or Prismatic, then I could do the newer DLCs first, just to unlock them.
I never should have sent the Guardian in on such shaky intel.
I'm gonna try to do that on my next playthrough.
Well, we
I'm gonna
made it
do
out
a dark subclass, so either Prismatic, Strand, or Stasis,
The risks were worth it.
and
Yes. Let's
go
hope.
back and forth between the two. Prismatic, yeah.
Go team.
It depends on what I roll, because the goal is to do every subclass, dark and light, and get all of the classes and subclasses done. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, let's... Warning, Miss... I don't know why it would, but it's good. The two. Okay. So, I need to farm for more weapons. That's what I need to do. It's good the 360 store didn't affect D1 servers. Ah, yeah. Yep. Reduces grenade cooldown. Wait, you are on solar. Is the consecration aspect? Yes, so it is. It is. So this does more damage, but where's it at? So this one keeps me alive. So Soul Invictus keeps me alive. So I'm basically focusing more on survivability than damage. Cause like I can do a lot of damage, sure, but use it with Soul. Final blows with solar abilities or initiatives increase the damage of your. Yeah, so like this one increases my solar abilities, the damage of my solar abilities, but then this one gives me the slam. I guess I'll try it just to see. But this I do need solar weapons though, more solar weapons. Once upon a time in Big Punch we trusted. Alright, so we're gonna go farm for more weapons. Destination, tower. Go here first, and then we're gonna do solstice, I guess. The moon has more solar weapon drops. Yeah, that's true. That's true. can't breathe today. Do you collect Halloween ornaments? Oh, yeah, every year. Yeah, every year.
Checking. Good luck.
So, let me see.
There's a lot we can do.
So, Void, Stasis. So, the Solar Shotgun.
Good luck, Guardian.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Titan's Ramparts with a ridiculous amount of discipline. Jesus. Can't even use it. That one. Okay. That one's good. Wait. Yeah, that one's Eat. Delete. Delete. Okay. I think the solstice ornaments this year are pretty ugly. The compass rose drops from the bonfire most of the time as solar shotgun. I think I might have missed this year's solstice. It just started yesterday. Yeah, it just started yesterday.
Old Eva's got something special.
Yeah, so the here's the solstice stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be farming it because I specifically want the rocket launcher and the shotgun. I don't care about the hand cannon or the bow. I don't care about either. But the rocket launcher and the shotgun I want to try to farm for. But yeah. Yup. Go ahead and acquire it. Just get it. It's pretty easy. I'm already on the last step for the armor, and I have God roll shotgun, bow, and yeah, the strand rocket launcher. You only use one. Yeah, so I'm wanting to get it just because it has the chance for reconstruction and bait and switch. It's not as good as Apex Predator, but it will do for now until I can get my hands on a crafted Apex Predator because I don't have one yet. I need to get one, but for now, this would work until I can get the crafted Apex Predator. But yeah.
Do try to keep those beautiful pauldrons clean, dear.
Okay, we're gonna do one or more members requires additional progress in celebrating.
I never thought I'd live to see.
Interact here to begin your solstice. Details. We're gonna grab that. Gauntlets and got a void weapon, so quests. I do. Yep. Okie dokie. I did it. What else do you want me to do?
Don't forget. Wait. What was
Interact here to begin forging your solstice armor in incandescent slots. While in your inventory, the solstice forge will collect silver. Did I do something wrong?
Hello, dear. What a nice surprise.
One or more fire team members require additional progress. I don't have any.
Remember, my friend,
Door.
we are strongest together.
And I completed it. I don't go into your forge from quest tab. I did that. Solstice Forge details. Destination. That's weird. I don't like that at all. But I got 2 bounties and then it won't let me. Yeah, I've got to complete a bounty first, but I thought you had to complete the bounty. Do you complete the bounty anywhere or do you complete the bounty in Solstice? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I have this one and this one. You can do it anywhere, I think, but it's just easier to do it the bon. Yeah, it's like so it's not letting me in the bonfire. So here's the bonfire. One or more fire team members require additional progress in celebrating Solstice Quest. And then you go to the quest tab. Yeah, so there's the forge. Silver leaves. I have 4. Oh, you got to do the 2 bounties. Okay, cool. So we'll do the 2 bounties. Solar ability final blows. That's easy. So let's go. Bit of heresy. Can you check the quest? Yeah, I can check the quest again. Interact here to begin forging your solstice armor. I had this issue too. What are the nightmare thing? I'll show you those in a minute. I had this issue too. Yeah, so it won't let me. It won't let me do the bonfire bash because it says I need to get further into celebrating solstice. And then I go to the quest tab, and all it did was let me pick up 2 bounties. So I'm assuming I have to do these 2 bounties and then it will unlock. Yeah, so I'll do the 2 bounties first. As we're gonna start with that. As far as the nightmares, there's Nightmare of Pride, Nightmare of Anguish, Nightmare of Insanity. And then In the Deep, whatever that is. Screw it. We're gonna do Insanity. I'm gonna do the bounties first, and the bounties don't do it, then I'll go back to the tower. Yeah, yeah. I'll do the bounties first, and if that doesn't do it, then I'll go back to the tower. But right now, let's do the bounties first and see if that works. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The game is clearly rigged this year. Alright, so there's my void. Okay. I look. Like, hey, what's up, Sable? What's going on, my man? Ow. What activity is this? This is a nightmare. So I'm doing a nightmare to kind of finish the solstice quests and do bounties and farm for weapons. Stayed up late playing BG3 with my buddy, and now I'm dying because I had to get up with 3 munchkins. Yeah.
His nightmare will pay all the same.
Nice.
Eris, we've downed another nightmare of the fanatic.
With every defeated nightmare, the pyramid grows weaker and we grow stronger. Fine work.
How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I am working on my Nuzlocke character at the moment and trying to farm for some more weapons. That makes sense. I never did the Nightmare Hunt. I dropped in Shadowkeep. Gotcha. D1 strike, yeah. So it turned into a nightmare on D2, so it's just like a small little mission you can do. I recognize this fight now. Yeah. So I need to farm for more weapons, but let me go to the quest tab. So we kind of got there. Silver, yeah, we're gonna keep doing that. Let me change out this grenade launcher for so void weapon final blows, solar ability final blows. So the solar is fine. I just need a different void weapon to use, which I'm going to go at. Just have to run, just fine. Is it the same boss that had the super cool hunter helmet? I do not think so, no. Public events drop them as well. Marcillian. Yeah, let's just go around killing things or getting rid of things. So I have so I have to use a void weapon, but solar abilities to get rid of things. Okay, that's fine. Freaking seriously, bro. Wait till you can refocus the forge bounties and you can choose the one that says generate orbs. Work on 5. It's since they all yeah, gotcha. Okay. Just keep doing that over and over again, I guess. Till I get the void one done. Yep.
I shall be your Virgil once again.
Raid encounters are also pretty free. Wish I can do a raid encounter on this character. That'd be nice. I'd just sit there and farm for that. You could do like Vogue first encounter. Well, it's part of the rule. Like, I'm not supposed to touch the raid unless I am finishing the Nuzlocke or it's part of a mission, meaning like in D1 where it requires you to do 2 of the raids as a mission to finish out the story. I can do that, but I can't just jump into a raid to farm. Because raids are supposed to have some of the best weapons in the game, and it's kind of... It's supposed to be hard, difficult, so... Using weapons that drop out in the world that you can get just by playing the game other than raids and whatnot. So how exactly is the Nuzlocke working? So, Sable, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. So, in a normal Nuzlocke, normal, not the one I'm doing, a normal Nuzlocke, if your Guardian goes down, you delete the 3 weapons you have equipped. The kinetic, the special, and the heavy. You do this until you run out of weapons in any one of the 3 categories. You run out of weapons, you delete the character, and you start over from the complete scratch. New light and all. In my version, I rolled D&D dice. So, the dice represent each one of the 3 weapon categories. So you roll it 3 times for death saves, just like you would in Dungeons and Dragons. 1 through 10 deletes the weapon. 11 through 20 keeps the weapon. Nat 1 deletes all 3 weapons. Nat 20 keeps all 3 weapons. Alright, so that one's done. Let's do the solar one now. So solar abilities, final destroys. Yep. Ow! I'll have to do this with you eventually. Yeah, for sure. Definitely try it. Like, it's... So, this is a challenge that is literally skill-based. So, it's designed to make it to where that you get better at the game and try to go flawless in every aspect of the game. The more you can go flawless, the better. Just use your melee. Yeah, just use the melee. Yep. I missed that one because I wasn't paying attention. That's a player. Yeah, I'll stick to my trio raids and not delete god rolls. I've deleted so many god rolls on this account, it's not even funny. That's it. Stays... Stupid. I remember the Crux. I cried a little watching. Yeah, so since that Crux, I've deleted 6 other god rolls. Since the Crux that you saw me delete, I deleted 6 other ones after that. Is this D2 Nuzlocke? Yes. It does say Nuzlocke. Lore kept, it does say Nuzlocke, my friend. And it's Dungeons and Dragons themed. Because I'm a D&D nerd. No, just 6 god rolls. Just 6 god rolls. So I had that god roll that you saw me delete, and then 6 other ones after that that were just different weapons that I deleted. I was about to say. But yeah, lore kept. If you have any questions about how this Nuzlocke works, I'll be happy to answer them if I can. But yes, we are doing a Nuzlocke challenge. Is it an item deletion system? Yes. So you delete weapons. If this was a Nuzlocke, yeah, you do. So yes, you do erase your Titan and start over. Yes, you do that. Favorite class, Titan. Easy. It is, yeah, it is. So, lore kept. I'll give you the basics, okay? So in a normal Nuzlocke challenge, if your guardian goes down, you delete all 3 weapons that are equipped to your current character at the time that you go down. Doesn't matter if you have self revive or not. You do that until you run out of weapons in any one of the 3 categories. And then as soon as you do that, you delete the character and start over if you run out of weapons. Okay. In my case, instead of deleting all 3 weapons as soon as I go down, I opt to do this. Rolling dice. A 1 through 10 deletes the weapon. 11 through 20 keeps the weapon. Nat 1 deletes all 3. Nat 20 keeps all 3. That's the basics. If I run out of weapons, I delete the character. Yup. I miss my Titan. I'm a Warlock right now. I've only been playing on Titan the only way to Destiny. I can't play Warlock. Like, I straight up can't. So I'm going to do it for the Nuzlocke challenge, but I can't play Warlock to save my life. This is crazy, yeah. So, lore, a few people in here that are my regulars have seen it, but I've deleted 6 god rolls already, and in total, for how many weapons I've deleted on just D2 alone, I've deleted over 80 weapons on Destiny 2 already. 80. 7 god rolls, yeah. 7 god rolls and 80 weapons total. Just on Destiny 2 alone. Yeah, my regulars will tell you. They most of them watched it happen. Do a Hunter Nuzlocke? Yeah, I will. So the goal is that I'm going to be doing every class and every subclass. So all Titan subclasses. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. All Titan subclasses, all Hunter subclasses, all Warlock subclasses, multiple builds, multiple playthroughs, multiple ways to complete the Nuzlocke. So, don't. So funny enough, Hyena, I do have a Hunter. I just don't ever get to play on him. Like, I need to actually jump on my Hunter and play, but I haven't had the time. There we go. There's the soul. You don't have... Yeah, I don't have a Hunter Nuzlocke character. No, I don't have a Hunter Nuzlocke. What are you doing right now? Solstice stuff. Trying to unlock it. So let's go back to orbit. It's the right button. Been stuck on Warlock this season. Yeah, so I normally play Titan. Titan's my main. Do you have a Warlock? No, I don't. I don't have a Warlock. I have a Titan main, a Hunter, and then a Nuzlocke Titan. And then so my next class is going to be Warlock. So after this Titan is done on D2, I'm going straight into Warlock, and we're gonna do a light subclass on Warlock. And then Hunter will be right after that. So Titan, Warlock, Hunter, then back to Titan and go back and forth. So Titan, Warlock, Hunter, Titan, Warlock, Hunter, so on and so forth. Back and forth. Is it the Solstice of Hero? I remember doing, yeah, the Solstice event is happening right now. So, yeah, let's see. Solstice. Bonfire Bash. I assume you did not have a Hunter because you said, so I prefer the Hunter jump over the Warlock jump. So the Hunter jump is better than the Warlock jump. So for me, in order of operation, Titan is my best class, then Hunter, then Warlock. So Warlock is the worst class for me to play. I can't play Warlock to save my life. But I'm doing it because of content. So West, still not letting me access it. Okay, we're going back to the tower because I don't know what the deal is. Burst Glide is needed on Lock. They drop the ball with Solstice. For me, Warlock has the best one you get to use. So I like the Titan jumps. I like the Titan jumps. That's just me. I prefer Titan jumps. The Warlock Nuzlocke will be the hardest because you don't have armor on your lock. Yeah. So I have a little bit. I'll show you what I. So exotic. Warlock. I have a few. I don't have many. My brother used to play on my account, and he used to play a Warlock, so I have a few exotics unlocked. I just don't have many. These are the ones my brother unlocked before he quit playing Destiny, so that's kind of just what I've been going through. But yeah, I always played Titan. My brother played Warlock. My best friend plays a Warlock. My wife plays a Hunter. So it's kind of just back and forth, really.
Let's see what we can do.
You have bracers? Yeah. Honestly, Controverse Hold is the best for Nuz. Yeah, I have to roll for it, though. Yep, I'm going to do that one. Just to get it out of my... Silver Leaves. I really don't understand what the deal is. Oh, I didn't pick up the quest. Oh, that's dumb. I picked it up on the other Titan, but I didn't pick it up for that one. That's why it wasn't working. I thought it auto picked it up for all characters, but it didn't. That's what I was confused about. Okay, now that I have that figured out, glad I figured that out. I thought that you picked it up for one character, it picked it up for all characters. That's why I was confused about. Okay, now that we got that going on. Acquire at least 2 Solstice Forge bounties from the Solstice Forge Eva provided. Okay, so... Oh, wrong button. Quests. Nope. Forge. Yep. Okay. That's where I was getting confused. Void Weapon Final Blows and I can't swap to Arc. Defeat targets with or affected by Strand subclass. Nope, can't do that. Cannot do that. So we gotta do one at a time. So we gotta do Void Weapon Final Blows and then come pick up another one. Okay. That's done. I'm gonna go back to the moon and do it that way again. You can Oh, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could re-roll them. Is it bad that I have 114,000 things on the solar sidearm? No, it's not. Nope. Sure isn't. It's been here for 2 weeks. I'll have to look to see how many I got. Mine is level 1. Oh, yeah, yours is way more than mine. I think mine's at like 100 and something. I think. I love that solar sidearm, though. The rocket sidearm. I love that thing. Yep, okay, so bottom dollar. Bottom dollar.
Greetings, Pawn of the Queen.
Reading pawn. I prefer the call. Yeah, so I like the solar one just because of the fact that it has the heal clip incandescent on it and it works better for me. The call would be my second pick, but then I do need to go and pick up the arc one. The arc one is the one that I really need for a rocket build. I like the arc sword with the call. Oh, yeah. The arc one is the goat. Volt shot is... Yeah, I need... So I need lead for gold and volt shot, and I ain't got it yet. I need to get it bad. I can't get it on this character, but I can go in and get it on my main, so... There's that. Why do you want the arc for your rocket build? Yeah, so the prismatic build that I have for the rocket does better with the arc one. So I'm gonna do the prismatic build with the arc rocket, and then the Grand Overture, and then my solar one uses the solar sidearm. Oh, yeah, you got it, yeah. So, my prismatic version uses Grand Overture. So, the arc subclass for the weapons, for arc surges. Yup. Yeah, so the prismatic build that I'm doing requires you to use Grand Overture with the Volt, the Volt rocket sidearm, and then the kinetic weapon can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't matter. I'm going to preference a weapon that has the what is it called? It's a melee thing. It's Pugilist. I think it's what Pugilist, Pugilist, something like that. It's got that and then Demolitionist, so that I can recharge my melee and recharge my grenade faster. I know there's a one weapon that can roll with both, but I can't remember for the life of me how to get it. But I need my kinetic weapon to have the recharge melee faster and recharge grenade faster. And then my rocket sidearm is the arc one, and then Grand Overture with the catalyst, because I can catalyst it. So There's 10 weapons. Okay, see, I only knew of one. Yeah, I only knew of the one, so that we'll just... West, Ash. Forge. Do that one. What are you doing right now? We are doing a Nuzlocke challenge. I'm farming for Solstice stuff, so that are the missions for Solstice, so that I can start farming weapons from Solstice. I need more weapons, is what I need. Okay. Why don't you just run? Yeah, that's what we're trying to do right now. I have to unlock it first. Yeah, we're trying to unlock it. For weapons, yeah. Yes. What's up, Tony? Breakneck from Gambit Works. Yeah, I really need solar weapons because that's what goes really good with this build. But, what's up, homie? What's going on? We're doing the Nuzlocke today, my friend. We're doing the Nuzlocke challenge today. Yeah, I'm currently farming for weapons for my Nuzlocke character. Aberrant. Yeah, so I need to farm for those types of weapons and go from there. Got the hiccups. I'm still unfamiliar with. Okay, yeah, no, you're good. You're good. So Nuzlocke is essentially it was designed for Pokemon games, but what it's supposed to do is make games more difficult with these special challenges that force you to delete your character if you don't do the challenge right, if you die or you go down essentially. Um Let me get to a safe area and I'll show you. So if my guardian goes down for any reason, I have to delete weapons until I run out. If I run out, I delete the character and start over. But then I roll dice just like this. And if I get 1 through 10, I delete the weapon. If I get 11 through 20, keep the weapon. Nat 1 deletes all 3. Nat 20 keeps all 3. So the goal is to try to do all your characters flawless. And it's skill based. So this is not something that you go out and get like your best builds with like the one shot kill builds or the one shot in enemies or whatever. This is literally a whatever you get is what you get and you have to deal with it. Even if the rolls are terrible, doesn't matter. Whatever you get is what you get and you have to deal with it. You just can't go in and craft weapons or get the best gear or whatever. You literally have to pray to the RNG gods that they give you what you need in order to get you through. That's literally, it's skill based, it's luck based, it's all of that and more. Aberrant has dim, gotcha. Why farm the moon? Shit, I'm doing the moon because I just needed someplace chill to go. And this was pretty chill. I needed a place where I could get solar weapons, and I knew that this had a few, but I didn't know how many I could get. So far, I haven't gotten any. Remember you explaining it? Yeah, I got you. Did you grind out for Solstice armor? No, that's what we're doing right now, is trying to unlock Solstice. We're trying to unlock Solstice now so I can farm there. What are you getting from doing this? Just getting better at the game. And its content. Literally, this is all this is for me to get better at the game and for me to give out content. Oh, for the moon? Oh, just farming for weapons. My bad. My bad. Yeah, just farming for weapons, which I didn't get any, so I'm going to go to a different area. Excuse me. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let me check my quest real quick. Okay, so I'm doing it right. I'm going to go to... Let's do Dares of Eternity, because I know I can get the pulse rifle. Yeah, let's do Dares of Eternity. I can farm Dares here, and then, I'm going to try to do some myself. What do you need to unlock Bond? Yeah, so I'm going to unlock Bonfire. Yeah. At least for this character. My other character, it's whatever. I don't really care. I can do it on my own time. What do you have to do to unlock it? So, it's showing that I have to do 2 of these quests. The Celebrating Solstice. I'm about to do this one, and then that will complete it. I have to get solar ability stuff, and whenever I get the solar ability, whatever, then it will be done. So, I just gotta bonk a bunch of people with a hammer, basically. Throw my hammer and bonk them in the head.
The great horse demands that you become our lucky contestants. To resist would be unwise on tonight's Dares of Eternity.
Ow. Bonk. Let's go. Hammer time. I didn't even see what we got. Can I join you? I mean, if you after I do this match, I don't see why not. I can only do dares 4 more times this week, though. So after the 4, then I have to wait till next Wednesday. Oh, no. I gotta re-roll. That sucks. Nine. At 1, delete all weapons. So, that. This. Look at that. Okie dokie. Why can you only do it 4 times? It's because it's a matchmaking event, so stuff like Gambit, stuff like Nightfalls, and whatever, it's part of the Nuzlocke rule that you can only do it so many times a week, because you don't. If you overfarm it, then that's also cheating. It's like a class of cheating, just like going to the gunsmiths and buying guns would be. Same concept. Because if I allowed it to where that you could farm any of the activities multiple times whenever, then you would never run out of guns. Like you wouldn't. Theoretically you would never run out of guns. Did you end up doing the bonfire bash? That's what we're trying to unlock now. I threw that crooked because I was not paying attention. Oh. I could join and bring you in. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I'll unlock it right quick. Best. I don't know. Okay. But oh no. That's stressful. You have room? I probably will after this one. You. Yeah, I'll probably have room after this one. I just won't have a mic, so. Hammer, 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 hammer. Thank you.
From across the Paraverse wish to compete against you.
So, Cabal and Fallen. Vex.
Choose the door.
No, actually, I want to go with Hive.
Final opponent, and the horse shall reward you.
Yep, that tracks.
My apologies, contestant. Perhaps you will have better luck next time.
Wee. Ow. Oh.
Star Horse had your final challenge waiting backstage. Let's bring out the Cabal.
Okie dokie.
Shall we learn what our lucky winners will be bringing back to the tower?
Got a bow.
Treasures pulled
alright.
from the Paraverse itself. Just like our contestants on tonight's Dance of Eternity. Good night.
Yep. 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 And turn to orbit. Open that to there's treasure hoard. See if we can't get a weapon out of it. Another weapon. Okay.
Perhaps this is why the Nine sent me here.
Yep. That. And a shotgun. I'll take that.
So
Why
much
didn't you quit?
light here.
Yep.
I suppose I feel pain.
Okie dokie. West. Jeez. Store. Oh. Alright. There's again. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let me go back to orbit. What is your bungee thing? My bungee is right here. You want to add me? My bungee ID is right there. Dismantle that. That. This. Yep. Except. Beans. And let's go to the tower. Okay, so come over here. That.
A transaction to make, Guardian?
And of course, it's not a weapon. Could I get an invite when you can? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I am going to. I do not have a mic, so there's that. And then I'm going to get off stream at 12 o'clock, so in about less than 30 minutes. I can turn back to orbit. It's not what I wanted. Back to fire team. Yep. Now inspect. Yep. Call. Red Death. Yep. Sounds good. All right. So what are we doing? Are we doing dares? I can do that 4 more times this week. Bring you into Bonfire Bash. See if he'll do it. Let's see if he'll let you do it. If it may, one day it'd be cool to. Well, Titan, if you'll add me, if you haven't already, then yeah, you feel free to join me anytime, friend. I am totally cool with it won't, yeah. I didn't think it would, but that's okay. That's weird. Yeah, you have to complete the quest. This right here. And I gotta do this in order to do it. So as soon as I complete that, then this will be done, and then I'll be able to do it. It's kind of silly, but so we'll do Dares of Eternity. That's not. Yeah. It might be bugged. It might be. It might very well be. I won't know until I jump on my other character, my main character. But yeah, Titan Enjoyer. If you want to go ahead and add me, there's my Bungie stuff. Feel free to add me if you haven't already, and you can definitely join in for a few games with me whenever. I'm pretty much always on. Well, let me rephrase that. If I'm playing a game, I'm either playing Destiny or First Descendant right now. That's the games that I'm normally playing off stream. So this will probably be the last activity I do on stream for today. And then I'm going to jump off stream and then go take a lunch break. I'll remember to add you. Bet. I got you.
The great horse demands that you become our lucky contestants.
Oh.
To resist would be unwise on tonight's
There.
Dares of Eternity.
Dares of Eternity. Okie dokie.
We are your hosts.
Really? Can I please use my ability? That'd be awesome.
And let us learn against whom you must compete.
Guess I'm gonna use my solar, my super right off the rip. That way I can get the ability spam.
We save the last to the fallen.
I guess it was just the overload. Yeah, it was just overload. Error.
The horse desires further proof of your abilities.
Everything kept blowing up in my face. Okay. Roll. Nat 1. Delete all 3 weapons. Awesome. That's fan-freaking-tastic.
Guardian down.
Swap to that. Delete that. Swap to that. Delete this. Swap to that and delete this. Yep. Awesome. Just what I always dreamed of. Oh boy, an avocado. Thanks, right? What is this? Please be a weapon. It is a weapon, and it's solar. Let's go. I don't even care what the roll is now.
Utterly bonkers.
That's not bad. Opening shot's not bad. I'll take it. I made it. Ha ha. Star Horse favor. Rally. Oh, I need my hammer. I need my hammer. I need my hammer. I need my hammer.
The horse desires further proof of your abilities.
Yup. Oh, God. I get. Do not see any more crystals. Oh, you got them all. Cool. That worked.
The treasurer appears. The cosmic equine smiles upon you. Feel the touch of its celestial hoof.
All right. Ooh. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Yes! Let's go!
Choose the door hiding your final opponent, and the horse shall reward you.
Yay.
You resonate with the one perfect reality, the horse.
Whee. Oh, there it goes. There's to say. Star Horse's favor. I'll take it.
A powerful Vex takes the stage.
Hello.
The horse demands, I tell you to have fun out there.
Tell you to have fun. No, my hammer. Oh, no, 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 no. Give me that back. Ooh. Oh, that's precious commodity. I need that. Really, guy?
The round is almost complete.
Okay, so his shield's back. I need to run. Need that. That's not a weapon. Range on the shotgun is kind of wild. I didn't even see the full rolls on it. Silver leaves.
Indeed,
I got a god roll.
I must
Jesus.
echo the horse from beyond the stars. Thank
Killing
you
wind,
for
multi-clip.
joining us tonight on Dares of Eternity.
Okay. I need heavy weapons now. Slide draw. Opening shot. Ensemble. Harmony. With handling. I think, I don't know, might be tripping. Yeah, like, the range on it is 59. Swapped it. Swap that. Okay. Give you accommodation, and turn to orbit. And I'm gonna go to Zer's treasure hoard right quick, and then I'll be done for streaming for today. Oh God. Okay. Hopefully get a heavy. But yeah, we'll go cash in the treasure coin things. Try to get a heavy weapon or two. And then after that, I'm going to jump off stream, go take a lunch break, and then come back and play on my main character before I go pick up my kids. Because I got to go pick them up from daycare. Okay, so come over here. Put that in. Give me a heavy. Well, I got another battler. I'll take it. I got another battler. So got 3 battlers. And
The helio sheath is not the only door.
okay, so I'm gonna go to the tower. and check out those battlers right quick. So I'm unless I can go and get heavy weapons really quick, I'm about 100% sure I'm gonna have to delete the character on the just because the heavies going and being depleted. Now I could farm the solstice event whenever I get it unlocked to be able to farm for the rocket launcher and get a bunch of rolls on that. But I have to wait till next week to do that. So guess that will.
Hi there.
That's funny. That's actually really that I got both. That's dumb. That one's okay. I'll take all three of them, but like could have been better. I got a reconstruction bait switch on the rocket launcher. Jesus. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Let me go to the screen. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. I will be back on Sunday, with Destiny 1. We are doing the Destiny 1 Nuzlocks on Sundays, so I'll be back then. There is a potential for me to be going live on Friday night with my son playing Destiny 1 as well. It just depends on how well he does for the rest of the week. So look forward to that. If he does good, then we will be back on Friday instead of Sunday, and we will be playing Destiny 1. If he doesn't do well, then I will be back on Sunday with Destiny 1. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you guys need anything, you know where to hook me up at. Just send me a message or find me up on Discord. Bye, guys.